Welcome back to the Traders Network Show, broadcasting worldwide from Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm Matt Bird. We're here at the 2019 Greenwich Economic Forum, and my next guest is the Economic Development Commissioner for the state of Connecticut, David Lehman. David?
How are you? Thanks
good.
for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
David, tell us, we're here, we got a lot of thought leaders.
Yes.
We've got the governor, the first selectman that just came off the stage. We got a lot of thought leaders, and there's a huge amount of economic development capability that's sitting in this room next to us. Tell us why this event is important to you guys on the economic development side.
Yeah, so this is the second year in a row, I think, as you know, for having this event, hosting it here in Greenwich, Connecticut. And it's really important because we have over 400 very influential investors, but beyond that, innovators and thought leaders. This is more than just a financial services or a hedge fund conference, but I think the number is roughly 8 trillion of assets are in that room, investable assets, which is just a mind-blowing number. So I think it's really important to have influential investors that are putting their capital and their assets to work on behalf of retirees and pensioners around the world, and hosting it here in Connecticut. This has long been a financial services capital of the United States, but like this conference, the Connecticut economy is much more than financial services these days. We're diversifying into digital media, entertainment, advanced manufacturing, as well as life sciences.
So where can all this go? You've all of this economic development power sitting here. Where do you see this all going?
I think for us, well, a couple-fold. For this conference in particular, the goal is to really talk about the main ideas of today, not just in investing, but beyond that. What are the critical thoughts? I was just listening to a panel on macroeconomic policy and kind of where we are and what the next presidential cycle means. So understanding those thoughts from an investing perspective is really, really important. I think for us to continue to be a convener of these innovators and entrepreneurs and investors here in the state of Connecticut, it's really important because it's who we are. We're one of the most innovative states out there, and we want to keep hosting conferences like this to show off what we have here in Connecticut.
Well, I love the participation that from the economic development side you guys are taking in the event. It certainly rings as a public-private partnership integration, at least the first steps of that. Covering WEF, we see a lot of the same thought leaders that are in this room over in Davos.
Yep.
How is Connecticut going to parlay this into something that's going to end up in an economic development or stimulation for economic development?
Sure. So, well, first off, Governor Lamont, who's in the room, he's the first businessman to run the state of Connecticut in a generation, in almost 30 years. And you mentioned public-private partnerships. This event is one, but that's the way the governor thinks about economic development here in the state. We're engaging business leaders at all levels as it relates to education. Ray Dalio is heavily involved. As it relates to workforce, Cliff Asness is one of the 13 CEOs on the Governor's Workforce Council. So we're very focused on workforce, transportation, education, that and fiscal stability, tax stability. Those are really the keys for sustainable economic growth in the state of Connecticut, and that's one of the reasons we're here to make sure that message is out under Governor Lamont's leadership.
Well, I think it's starting off that way. Hey, David, listen, I appreciate your time. We had to cut to a commercial break. You know what? I'd love to have you back. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Most likely.
Most likely?
Still TBD at this point.
Well, you know what? I'd love to have you back on and get some more comments from you as these panels evolve, and maybe have you contribute a little bit to the content and the commentary as we go.
Absolutely.
All right, David, thanks a lot. You're watching the Traders Network Show. Special thanks to our affiliate partners, ABC, NBC, Fox, and CBS. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.
The 2019 Greenwich Economic Forum is brought to you by Bridgewater Associates. Meaningful work, meaningful relationships. Churchill Asset Management, Nuveen, a leading provider of senior and unitranche debt to middle market companies. Ropes and Gray, bright past, brilliant future. Aurora Capital, inspiring partnerships. And Gramercy Funds Management, we are emerging markets. Special considerations to Bank of America. Life's better when we're connected. Noah Private Wealth Management, a leading wealth and asset management service provider in China. Guotai Jinan Futures, a leading brokerage firm for commodity futures and financial futures in China. China Industrial Securities, a comprehensive financial group providing full spectrum financial services in Hong Kong. And Titan Advisors, built like a hedge fund.